Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, dominant. Paying homage to the cat from the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. The entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the things we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base, hit the link, Anthony Mace. We drink the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's 50 Dexters on the court, looking pretty legit. I say the truth to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine to Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yo, yes. What's going on, everybody? Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Game day in the building. About to get it popping. Knicks and Phoenix Suns at the world most famous arena. 3 o'clock. Pre-game in effect. Salute to everybody out there, man. Happy New Year to everybody. My partner in crime, Shot Power, out there handling this business. Hopefully he might get in. If not, I'm going to hold it down for me and my brother today. But salute to everybody, man. Happy New Year. If I didn't get to tell you the other day, we ready to get it popping, man. We about to see if the Knicks get it 2 games in a row and go on this good little run. We had a 5-game loser streak, rebounded pretty well in Houston the other day, 108 to 88. Let's see if we can get it popping, going here 3 o'clock against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns and all them guys and come out with a victory. And salute to the New York Football Giants. Real talk. Let's get them some flowers. Daniel Jones, Dable, and the crew. Playoffs since 2016. We playoff bound. Salute to the New York Giants, man. Real talk. Went in there, put in work yesterday, handled their business. The Giants are going to the playoffs. Salute to them. I had to give my boys some love, man, because they went out there and handled their business. Salute to everybody in the chat. JJ, Will, King Rigby, Cash Out, James, Jermaine, salute to you. Everybody, man. Let's see if the Knicks can make us feel good in 2023. We already came out 1-0. Let's see if we can get this thing rolling, man. I'm super excited about what's going down right now. My cats are bouncing back real hard. They fighting, they scrapping. Julius Randle in his bag, killing it right now. You definitely got to put him in the All-Star game the way he been playing in December. He killed it. Like I said, we had a 5-game losing streak, but we snapped that the other day. So I'm really happy about that we was able to bounce back off that 5-game losing streak and come out there in Houston and play our game, man. We did. We came out there and played pretty well. And Julius Randle really carried the weight, man. Salute to him. So we were looking pretty good right now, 19-18, still in it. We just hope we can continue this grind and keep profit, man. But salute to the Knicks, man, for finally getting that W, getting them L's off your back. And I'm happy about that, man. So we just got to continue grinding. But today we got a big game today down at MSG. Against the Phoenix Suns. New Cats Western Conference Finals a couple of years ago. We got the great Chris Paul down there, Devin Booker, all these guys, man. So we're expecting a good game for them, a hard-fought game. But I'm hoping that we get Brunson back. And JJ, thank you. Like he said, game time decision. And hopefully he gets in there, man. He can get it popping. I'm glad to see Brunson on a game like tonight. Thanks, JJ. I appreciate that. Johnny Davis was popping, my brother. Salute to you, Johnny D, in the building, the real Johnny Davis. So listen, man, I'm excited about it, man. I'm going in. We haven't been over 500 in 2000. I've been over 500 since 2013. That's been a long time. We coming into the new year. So man, over 500, 19 and 18. It should be better than that. We took a couple of L that we should have won, and the team didn't beat us. So overall, I think we've been playing pretty good basketball, man. That 5-game, that loser streak, 2 of them games was definitely ours to take. The only game that I thought that we really didn't win was the Philadelphia game. All the other we lost 2 that we shouldn't have lost because of free throw shooting. My defense wasn't there, giving up a little 120 points and stuff like that, which we don't normally do that when we're on an 8-game winning streak. But you know what? We live to fight another day. And I do think we come out to play tonight, man. And let's hope we can get to 20 and 18. A lot of good games on the doctrine tonight that'll benefit the Knicks, win and loss wise. For the NBA, the full schedule tonight. A lot of them games tonight going to benefit us. If the team that we expect lose, then that makes it better for us as well. So overall, it should be a fun game. Exciting game. 3:00. I know a lot of people might be still at work getting their work in, putting in hours and everything like that, man. But hopefully y'all can catch the game sooner or later on rewind. But it should be a fun game. I think Knicks bounce back tonight, man. I think they don't let that 5-game losing streak bother them whatsoever. They rebounded pretty well against a team they should have beat in the Houston Rockets. And when I mean they should have beat, they did beat them 20 points. So all the teams that we should beat, we beat them pretty handily, except for that San Antonio game. But they caught us sleeping. But you know what? Without Jalen Brunson and R.J. Barrett and Obi Toppin, the Knicks still finding a way to bring all these guys together and collectively and still win some games. So we're gonna hopefully go on another streak. Hopefully we can start a 2-game winning streak tonight. The key is to go out there at MSG tonight and on this New Year's Day and try to get a home win. And I think we should be playing better at home than we have been. But I think we go out there this afternoon. I apologize for that. We go out there and play hard on the defense, then hit the free throws. Everything else is looking pretty good, man. I'll get into the itinerary in a minute. We'll see what's on tap for the show today. I just wanted to get that out there, man. But I'm excited about the Knicks. We almost getting into the second half of the season. A couple more games. It'll be 41 games. We had 37 today. So something like 18. Yeah, we have 37 now. So about 3 more games. That'd be the halfway point of the season. I would love for the Knicks to go into the halfway point of the season over 500. And then try to close the thing out on a strong note when RJ get back, when Brunson get a little bit more healthy after the trade and deadline pass and all that good stuff. I want to see them cats be able to really get in there and get it popping. So I think we come to play tonight, this afternoon, and get to 20 and 18. And we need one more win to get to 21, and then there you go. That right there is 41 is 82, so we looking pretty good. And I do think Knicks get better in the second half of the season. Salute to Manuel quickly. Unbelievable. The cat's been playing out his mind right now, having a pretty good year for him, man. Amongst all the trade talk with him, he's still out there balling out. Quickly balling out, grind, doing what he's doing. These cats are really trying to play together, man. And I think they bounce back, man, and get it popping. Salute to my man Fabian, G Money and Fabian. Salute to you guys. Appreciate y'all coming in on this New Year's second day of the year. Calendar wise, and you want to hear what Knicks Real Talk, Divine, Shop House, like I said, he out there handling this business, man. Hopefully the brother get in later, but right now I'm gonna hold it down for y'all, so you're gonna hear me a lot today, so I apologize for that, but I'm right now, I'm on it, man. But later on in the show, once I get through the itinerary, I'll open up the panel, man, and y'all cats can get in there fine until we take it up to game day, but business is business. But I'm really excited about what we're doing, man, guys. I really am. I just think that we just got to continue learning off our mistakes and learning as you do it, man. Even if you lose, you learn. And I think that, as we've been losing quite a few games here and there, but we've been learning, though. My young guys, I want to see Deuce McBride get a little bit more into it on the offense-wise, from an offense perspective. But, it ain't easy to come out there and get thrusted into the rotation if you've been sitting for almost a whole year expecting to come out the gate popping. So I think McBride will eventually turn it around. It's not that easy to not play all year. Then you get thrust into this stuff, man, and then they expect you to come out there dropping 15 and 8. It don't happen like that. So let's hope that, being that he had a couple of games under his belt, I wouldn't be surprised he come out there and have a good game at MSG tonight. I think he finally realized he know what it is now, because he done played about 3 or 4 or 5 games and since Jalen Brunson went down, or whatever the case may be, and he kind of understand what it is now. So Hampton Lee, my man, that's right, my brother, understandable. Let's get it. Salute to you, Hampton Lee in the building. Salute to the chat, Gideon, Fabian, King Ribby, everybody, JJ, Pudge, Nice. Y'all know it. Will, everybody, man. Jermaine, y'all know what it is, man. Knicks Real Talk. It's your man Divine, man, the host with the most. I'm in the building, man, about to get this thing popping for the day at 3:00. So yeah, man, let's just hope these Knicks can come out there and prevail tonight and make us feel good about something. Because when the Knicks losing, we don't feel too good about our team, man. But when they winning, it's all good. So let's hope tonight they can really get out there and get it popping tonight, man, and come out there and let Julius Randle keep doing what Julius Randle doing. He's been playing well. Real talk, man. Hey, JJ, don't be too disgusted, man. The Jets gonna be fine. I gotta tell you that right now. I mean, hey, with Derek Carr out there and whoever it might be out there. Y'all just a quarterback away from getting a pop. And, so y'all had a good year, though, man. I didn't expect them to go far, but I expected them to be decent. And the Jets were decent, man. So I wouldn't hold my head down about the Jets. You can see they're on the cusp of coming up in the next couple of days. They're on the come up, man, for sure. And the Giants. New York sports is really popping right now. Mets had a popping, Yankees had a popping, Knicks got a popping, Nets got a popping. The Giants got a popping, Jets had a good year, Rangers had a good year. So it's all good in New York sports, man. I'm not even mad at what's going on in New York sports right now, man, for real. I think it's real nice. Salute to my man, Switchball, what's popping? Salute to you, my brother. We appreciate you getting in here. Frank Matos, the South was in the house. Salute to my man, Carlton Thomas, salute to you, my brother. Thank you for coming on the show, Carlton Thomas. It's Knicks Real Talk. Let's get it, man. Y'all hit that like and subscribe in the door. I'm in the building and I'm holding it down. It's a good game going on tonight. Let's go, man. Let's go. I want this game tonight, man. I want this Phoenix Suns victory. We beat a higher echelon team. We go out there with a lot of energy, a lot of effort tonight. Play for 48 minutes. Leave everything on the floor. I think we can beat Phoenix. They might be down Devin Booker and a couple of other people. I'll get into the injury report in a minute. But for us, we just got to go out there and hit them free throws and play some D. And hopefully Julius Randle's still in his bag, and a couple of Emmanuel quickly, who's been playing phenomenal. He might be in his bag today. So if he's in his bag, that gives us another hand. I think Grimes had a good game today. It's going to be interesting, man. I love when Knicks go up against higher echelon talent, because it kind of lets us know where we at. You know what I mean? It's a measuring stick for us. We play teams like that, Philly them, and it lets us know where we at as a team. Granted, if we fully healthy, that's a different story. But I really want to see the Cat go out there tonight and give it to Phoenix at the Garden, man. And they 12 and 17. We 19 and 18. We beat them tonight, though it don't matter because they're not in the East Coast. But we 20 and 18, just like they 20 and 18. Out of all the peaks and valleys and ups and downs the Knicks been going through, they still sit here at 19 and 18. With the injuries to some of our key players at the beginning of the season and now. Remember, at the beginning of the season, no Quentin Grimes, Mitchell Robinson went down, Derrick Rose went down. Now in the second half of the season, going into the third, RJ Barrett down, Jalen Brunson down, and we still competing. That's pretty impressive to me. You know what I mean? To say, you know what? Just like any other team, everybody in the NBA goes through injuries, but we have went through injuries and we still maintaining at 19 and 18. I think that's a good look overall. To my man Canal. Canal, what's popping, my brother? Appreciate you getting here, Canal. You know what it is. But yeah, for us to be 19 and 18 and going through all the peaks and valleys that we've been through the season and still being able to maintain, it's a good look for us, man. So today is a big game for me. If we can go out there and beat these cats and let them know. I think JJ, I just want to put JJ chat. Sorry about that. JJ said Booker is out, but Payne and Shaman are back. Appreciate that, man. And so, I still think having, you want to play the best. To be the best, you got to beat the best. You want Devin Booker there, but that's their problem. It ain't our problem. Just like when our guys are injured, it's our problem and the other team's problem. They know you play who in front of you. So just like we down, they missed Devin Booker, we missed the RJ Barrett, maybe Brunson, and Obi Toppin, just like they missing their guys, but you play who in front of you, and you let the best man win. So I think tonight we go in there and get it popping no matter what. E. Gibson, what's popping, my brother? E. Gibson, salute to you. Real talk. He said Johnson, Booker, Crowder, Obi, RJ. That's what I mean. So we heard just about that. And granted, nobody Devin Booker from a scoring standpoint, but still one of our most important players, RJ Barrett, averaging 19 a game, is out of that. So that's going to affect us in a way. But I've been happy all year because I thought we had a deep team. I thought we had a deep team for us. Every position on the Knicks roster can be filled with one way or the other. That's why I'm not too concerned about, even with RJ missing, that means that next man up. Quentin Grimes, I think, is going to be a future Knick for a long time. He's been playing well. Hopefully he can get it popping tonight, and we'll see what's going on, man. But I'm excited about this thing, man. I'm excited about the Knicks moving forward. We got a big challenge with Chris Paul. Everybody love to come to the Garden and put on a show on MSG. Everybody like to do that, but we just got to come out there and play hard tonight. And make them earn every shot they get tonight. Make them sure every shot they get, make them earn it. We just got to box out. We got to rebound. And less turnovers. Obviously, man, all the basic things. And but the most important thing is our free throw shooting. We got to make sure that our free throw shooting is on point, because that's where we've been losing game, along with our rebound and the defense. But we get back at it tonight, though. Yeah, real talk, Carton. I agree with you 100%, man. All the things this team went through and over 500 you can't be more excited than that, man, for real. I hope Brunson plays because he gives Phoenix nightmares. Yeah, real talk, man. A cash out. You remember in the playoffs last year, and when Devin Booker got in his face, he went down court and gave my man Devin Booker the Shaquan Barkley mode, pushed him all the way to the knocked him into the post, man. I was like, man, that he looked like Shaquan Barkley that day. That was in the finals last year when Dallas went up against them. Jalen Brunson was in his bag. Devin Booker talking smack, and my man Jalen Brunson came down corner the next play and just shoved the cat. It wasn't even a charge. They couldn't even call a charge on it because he had a position and knocked the cat into the stanchion. And I was like, okay, Jalen Brunson is the real deal. So yeah, man, he does give them cats nightmare just to kind of piggyback up what Cash Out put out there. So let's see how it goes tonight, man. It's gonna be a fun game this afternoon. Excuse me, I keep saying tonight. If it ain't a weekend, we always used to the matinees and things of that nature. But it's 3:00, man, in another hour, and we go in there and get it popping. Let's go in there and play some good Knicks basketball. Get to 20 and 28. We need to get them 5 games back we lost, and we got a good chance to do it with this homestand coming up. Obviously after the Suns today, we got Wednesday. We pay back the Spurs. Spurs coming to energy. We paid them back from the other day on that Texas Triangle trip we was on. Get us to 21 and 18. Then we actually got to go out there to Toronto. Then we come back home for the Milwaukee Bucks without Giannis unless Giannis decide to play that day. Then we got the Pacers. The Knicks got a schedule coming up when the next 5 games would benefit us so much in the standards and put us a little further up where we need to be. We even got the Pacers at the Garden on 11th on Wednesday. So a lot of games that's on the doctrine, man, that benefits the Knicks big time. So hopefully we can go out there and play tonight and this afternoon and get a win. Catch out say, yeah, that was crazy. A Euro step and knocked him. Absolutely. That would let me know that Jalen Brunson got dog in him for somebody to talk smack in his face, and the next play go down there and bully balled him and made him shut up. So that's why I love the Jalen Brunson from the door. He got that in him. Jersey, New York, Chicago. I hope he play tonight. I want to see him and Chris Paul get down tonight. That would be a good challenge tonight. But listen, man, let's drop into the itinerary for tonight. What's on tap for Knicks Real Talk, and we get into what's on the itinerary. Guys, give me a minute, and we'll be right back. Y'all check out the itinerary, and we get it popping, man. Knicks Real Talk, Divine, Shop House down in the building. He's out there putting in work. It's Knicks Real Talk Game Day. Let's get it, man. And we'll be right back. 1 minute. Yeah. Salute everybody. We back, man. Knicks Real Talk. We in the building. Divine Game Day. Salute to my man Shop Powers. I'm holding it down for my brother Shop because he's out there and putting in work, so we get to understand all that good stuff. But yeah, man. Like I said, tonight this afternoon gonna be a big game. And let's see if we can go out there and get it popping. The starting lineup remains like I put in there for the Knicks. We put in there see who's gonna be on here for the Phoenix Suns tonight. And starting lineups by lineup. I don't know if that's a mistake, but they got Chris Paul starting, Landry Shamet, Mikal Bridges, Torrey Craig, and DeAndre Ayton. For the New York Knicks, they got obviously Jalen Brunson, Grimes. I think that Cam Reddish is a mistake. I don't think he's going to be there tonight. Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson, which I hope he was, but that's going to be the starting lineups. On the injury front tonight for the Knicks, only Jalen Brunson listing is out, which I think that's not updated. So I think he'd be ready to go. And all these other guys, Cameron Payne, Landon Shaman, and Cameron Johnson, I think some of them guys played for them guys tonight. So it should be a fun and entertaining game today. Let's hope that the Knicks can go out there and prevail, get us a 20 and 18, and see what it is from there, man. So I think it's going to be a really important game for the Knicks from a standpoint of competition. competition. And no, so just trying to get that second win, get that good feeling back after that game in Houston. Yeah, real talk, man. I'm gonna bring my partner, another brother of the show, always represent. I'm gonna bring my man in the building. I ain't gonna say his name till we get up in here, but once he get in here, y'all already know what it is, man. And he get in here and get a popper with your man Divine. But yeah, man, so far so good for the Knicks, man. I'm super excited about what's popping with these guys, man. Real talk. We just got to keep playing, man. We just got to keep playing and keep doing what Tom Thibodeau asks us to do. When we win, the talk is good. When we lose, the talk is just is abysmal. But right now, you can't be mad at the Knicks where they at for 19 and 18. You know what I mean? You cannot be mad at them guys, man. 19 and 18 and still in the ridiculous thing, man. I think we move up and watch by the end of the next couple of weeks. I think the Knicks be up right back up at 5 or 6. No question in my mind. Because I like the schedule the way it's laid out. And by then, RJ Barrett to be back, Brunson to be a little bit more healthy than he was. And we make decisions on everybody else. So, in the meantime, we just got to maintain, man, and just go out there and keep fighting and scrapping and playing New York basketball, getting back to being gritty. Our defense slacked a little bit in the last 5 games, but prior to the Houston game, our defense slipped a little bit, giving up 120, 119, 118. That's not the New York Knicks. So we hopefully got to correct that. But let me bring my brother in here, man, and y'all know who he is. He don't need no introduction. You know how he get down. Jay Boogie, what's popping?
Hey, yo, Happy New Year. 2023 is right here, borders. So long. The 2022. Have a good trip. We out of there, man. Shout out to the greatest people in the chat, man. Hope everybody having great holidays and everything. Happy New Year, happy wishes, happy blessings to everybody. Just know this is your year for you to be the best you in your life. Go ahead and pursue any and all dreams that you know what I'm saying, that you thinking and you dreaming of. Those are yours. Go get them, man. Your eyelids is open, is right there in front of you, man. Blessings to you, man. Divine blessings and health, happiness to you and your family. Appreciate you on another successful year. Everything, great content that you've been bringing forth, giving and provide to everybody, man. And shout out to our Knicks coming in here to this year, winning our last game from last year, the first game on TV right now. I'm trying to win the first game, not only in this year, but be the first team in the NBA to win a game this year. We don't care nothing about what Phoenix got going on. I don't care what your lineup is, who you got playing, who ain't playing, no nothing. That ain't our problem, our issue. Our issue and our problem is having more buckets than you and having a W and giving you an L. That's what we looking for. 3 o'clock, yeah. 3 o'clock, that 3 represent the John Starks. You know what I'm saying? We on top of our game trying to do what we got to do, man. But shout out and blessings to everybody rocking this year, man. Hope everybody had a great last year, and I hope this year is even better for you this year, man. What's good, Divine? What's popping with you?
Oh, brother, what's good? Happy New Year to you and your family, your little C's, everybody, man. It's 2023, man. It's time to go. You know what I mean? It's time to get popping. To everybody out there, like Jay Boogie said, y'all go out there, be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Stay in the fold, man. Stay on your grind, and just support, man. Just support everybody, man.
Right.
We in this together, brother. Real talk, man. But I'm Jay Boogie. I'm excited, man. I'm excited about the second half of the season. Seeing what these Knicks get on, make up for the 5 game, get on a little run, and get back in it, man. They still looking pretty well right there. So Julius Randle been in this bag. Yo, y'all make sure y'all get Julius Randle in that All-Star game, man. Quit playing. Ain't no time to be hating. Y'all hit that Julius Randle All-Star button. He deserved it. Killing it. Oh man, he killing it, man. And so it's good to see that Jalen Brunson. He even get to deserve. All of them get to deserve. Him and RJ and all of them. 19 a game, 20 a game, 24 a game. Knicks over 500. You can't say too much more about what's going down. So tonight, I want to go and let Chris Paul know. We know y'all contenders, but we ain't no pretenders. That's right, what I want to see. Right. We understand y'all contenders, but the Knicks ain't no pretenders. This team is legit, man. I think when RJ get back, whatever happens in between Obi and everybody, all that will work itself out. That's the front office situation, not ours. All we're gonna do is make sure whatever situation they put out there, we're gonna make sure it's gonna benefit and we're gonna root for them. So I think this team is ready to go. Jay Boogie, man, they kind of weathered the storm a little bit with that 5 game losing streak, winning the Texas Triangle, kind of salvaged 1 game. But we gave away a couple of games that we shouldn't have gave away in that 5 game losing streak with Chicago. And that game we shouldn't have gave it away. So we just got to get back at it, man. But I'm excited about what's happening moving forward, though.
Yeah, man, I'm great. I'm feeling good about what's happening with the squad. And you're right, you hit it right on point. We gave away a few games that we should have won. We should have closed out them games. You know what I'm saying? But you got to look at those as some learning experience and hope when next time we in that position again, come this year, we know we got enough experience to learn from our errors that we made in those games to go ahead and close out these games. Small situations, things that you work on by yourself, man, knocking down free throws and stuff like that. Those would easily eliminate those L's that we took, man. But I love what the squad is doing right now. You listen to the beginning of the season when the season first started. So many people was looking at the schedules, talking about we weren't gonna be this, we weren't gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? We ended the season on a high note. You know what I'm saying? Above 500. You know what I'm saying? We ended the season on a win. You know what I mean? So we coming in here with our, with our game in front of us and do what we doing. And shout out to Julius Randle, man. But these ain't my words. Sim said this, man. Julius Randle tore that Texas trip all the way up, man. I think it was 35 something and 48% something for trades and averaging 5 assists, double figures of rebound. He tore that all to pieces out there in Texas. So I don't look for nothing to stop against Phoenix.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, I think Julius Randle has been amazing, man. I mean, this 2021 Randle, but with a little bit more spunk to it. He just his 3-point shot is on. In the other game against Houston, when I seen him come up with that power dunk, and I was like, okay, now we talking Julius Randle. Mm-hmm. That's the old Julius Randle when he was playing with Kobe and them, where he just straight bully ball. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna throw it on you and all that, man. But listen, we got G Money gonna get in the building with us, man, in a few minutes.
No doubt.
Man, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Jermaine, Carlton, Julian, Switchball, Will, the whole chat, Anthony Lee. Salute to you guys. Happy New Year to you guys. And it's Knicks Real Talk. Let's get it. Game day. I got Jay Boogie in the building. Let me bring G Money in the building.
We're shaking and baking. What's going on?
G Money, how you doing, man? Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Jay Boog, Divine, everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's staying safe, enjoying their holidays.
Yeah, real
G
talk.
Money, the young Biggie Small, aka the encyclopedia himself. What's good, my guy? How you doing, man? Happy New Year to you and your family too, brother.
I'm doing swell. I'm doing very, very swell. Can't wait for this awesome afternoon game to commence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real talk, man. That's a big game right there, man. I just think it's a big game, just like I said, because of the competition. You know what I mean? The beat, regardless of who is in there, who not there, we got players out, they got players out. It don't even matter. Play who in front of you. The Knicks need to come out there tonight and make a statement to me. You know what I mean? Go out there and win this game and let them know that, you know what, we are a legit team. You know, down 2 months from now, 3 months from now, you will hear from us. That's all I want to see. That I just want the Knicks to know that I want y'all to hear from us. I want Jalen Brunson, Randall, Barrett, and Cat let you know 2 months from now when we down in March, going into April, that we right in the thick of things. You know, we here for the taking. And I think between that, the Knicks will make a move here and there, whatever, to make the team a little better or bolster the team for this year. It might not be long term. It might just be for this playoff run. They might go out there and get a Kyle Kuzma or anybody just for this year. Aspiring contract, help us get through this playoff run. And then after that, we reevaluate everything next year. So I'm really looking forward to this. But it starts tonight to me in MSG at the world most famous arena in the Mecca. And we go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Sun and let the sun rise in the east. And it rises here. You know what I mean? It can set over there, but right now the sun rises over here. And we on the East Coast getting it popping today. So I really want to see the Knicks make it happen today for sure.
Facts. I think it's gonna be a barn burner. I think it's gonna be a tough game because usually both Phoenix likes playing close games, New York likes playing close games. But here's the good news if you're the Knicks. The Suns are 6-12 on the road. They lost 6 of their last 10 on the road, and the Suns have had some ghastly road. They got smoked by the Magic. Just came up a heartbreaking loss to the Raptors when they turned the ball over 27 times. They've had some really bad road losses though, and the Knicks need to contain Chris Paul, salute Allardyce, contain Chris Paul, clog the paint with DeAndre Ayton, rebound the ball. And if they do that, watch out for Landry Shamet, because Shamet can really get cooking. He can be hotter than a blowtorch when he gets the opening. Because remember, this is the same guy that hit 73s on Christmas Day, had 30+ points, which is the most by a role player on Christmas Day. So you gotta watch out for him and contain and rebound the ball, limit turnovers. If we do that, then it should be a win for the Knicks, though.
Yeah, AJ Boogie, man. You know what? Quentin Grimes got me amped for that 2-guard spot in New York moving forward, man. Believe it or not, was so crazy. I understand Donovan Mitchell, and I'm not comparing him to Donovan Mitchell, but for $2 million, I understand why they didn't do it. For $2 million and that type of production, and for the next 4 years, you could lock him up. I mean, even Emmanuel quickly could lock them up. These young cats are really trying to fill it in to hold it down for us, man. And I'm excited about these young cats' maturation moving forward. I think they're playing good basketball. Quickly is on another level. He letting you know that the same minutes y'all giving to Tyrese Maxey in Philadelphia, I should be getting him in New York. And that's what's so tough about this situation with him, because we got Jalen Brunson here, but quickly playing on that level. And I'm happy to see the young boys balling out the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Grimes. Let me put it to you this way: Grimes is having a hell of a first year. Reason why I say his first year, he ain't played in but 72 games his whole career since he's been a New York Knicks. So he hasn't even have an 82 game schedule yet, to say he has had a full year. I think he's a little bit ahead on pace, you know what I'm saying? But he still has a lot more room to grow and gain, you know what I'm saying? But Grimes, he's doing what he's doing, and he plays his game. He don't try to do anything outside the character of his game. He keeps his game basics and simple. He got the shot, he's taking it, he launching it off. If he ain't got it, he passing, he cutting. But he will give you that 100% effort on defense, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people will say, he didn't look as good in that San Antonio game, but you wouldn't look that good too if you play somebody like Luka Doncic, and big as he is, as small as he was. You're supposed to have been beat up for that next game. So I appreciate what Grimes is doing. I appreciate what everybody's doing, man, today. All the young guys, they putting in that hard work. I want to see McBride. McBride is in that lineup that you say, hey, listen, McBride, this is what we're gonna do. You picking up Chris Paul full court from the time he get the ball the whole time. If you don't pick him up full court, don't worry about it. Come over here and sit down next to me on this bench and get some of these splinters. I need full court pressure on Chris Paul. That's not to say that you can steal the ball from, but that's just to say to slow down their offensive set a whole lot more. So you got to take away their offensive set today, because they don't have a guy that's capable of taking you one-on-one on a clear out 3-4 consecutive time. Booker is not playing. So you need more communication as far as the game going on today, talking to communication, because they're going to be running more of their offensive set. They don't have a guy capable of beating you one-on-one on a constant basis. Bridges, he can't do it. You know what I'm saying? CP, he's getting old. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nobody to do that with Booker out there. So today, communicate and play some D. And that's one of Grimes' main things. He love to play that D, man. I want to see that hard-earned D. Bring the game to them. Don't let the game come to us. Pick them guys up full court, make it hard for them, pressure them all game long. I don't want nothing easy. By the time they get ready getting their offensive set, I want it to be like 9 seconds left in the game on the shot clock. I want them to take, late shots. That means they rushing up the shot, you know what I'm saying? But, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this dub today. I know y'all feel the same way I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? It's 23, man. No more games being played.
The real talk. Just to piggyback on what Jay, because he's 100% dead on. Time he get that ball past the 3-point, the half-court line, if the McBride pressure Chris Paul up there, time he get it the ball, they only got 17 seconds left. You know what I mean? So it's so prevalent that he do exactly what he said. Not only him, quickly, whoever guarding him, get him while they in that backcourt. So they inbound that ball, put pressure on them, make them take time off the clock as they either walk the ball up the court or try to get it up there with the pressure on them. And like Jay Boogie said, once they get past the half court line, now they got to try to find a way to get into their set. You know what I mean? Now more time come off the clock. So I think that's dead on, man. Our defense got to get back to that. And I think that's what McBride and Grimes do bring to the table. And I think we value what they do so much, because it's not about their offense so much. We know what they can do, but their defense is what really, to me, is really most important. G Money. But here's the interesting caveat to the night. DeAndre Ayton and Mitchell Robinson. That's what I want. That's what I want tonight. DeAndre Ayton and Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson usually gives him a tough time out there. And they kind of been in turmoil over there in Phoenix with all the new ownership, the bickering back and forth and this and that. So whatever, but that's their problem, not ours. But I do want to see that matchup today against Mitchell Robinson and DeAndre Ayton. I think that's going to be one to be watching out for today.
Agreed. Even Mitchell Robinson, you gotta put your body on the Ayton though. Be quick to the ball. Crash the glass. Don't overthink. Crash the glass and crash the ball over DeAndre Ayton. I mean, look at this. The Phoenix Suns are 7th in offense rebound. The New York Knicks are 3rd in offense rebounding. So whoever gets more boards, gets more possessions, is going to win the game. So if you miss, just crash the glass with Ayton. Also, take the paint away from Aiden. I know Aiden can hit a mid-range shot and occasionally a three, but he can be a little bit streaky from the perimeter. So what I'm saying is that if you manage to just clog the paint with Aiden, force him away from the basket, and you're good there if you Mitch.
Yeah, I think so. I think Mitch size always gives Aiden a problem. I think Aiden is really I think he's legitimately 6'11". I do.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that Mitch, his athleticism, his Mitchell Robinson's tenacity gives Aiden a problem. Every time they play these guys, Aiden don't never have a good game against Mitchell Robinson. And not too many people have a good game against Mitchell Robinson with that 7-foot length and that wingspan. Dan is 7-something, and he athletic. Jay Boogie, I think he always makes it hard on Aiden when they play. So I'm hoping that Mitch can try. If you control him today, the only person that can really kill us, he's not a killer from a scoring standpoint, like you said earlier, is Chris Paul. So if he can neutralize Aiden today, and we make it hard on Chris Paul, I think the Knicks walk out of the New York. I think they walk out the Mecca today with an easy win. To me personally, I really do.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Put that physical body on him, Mitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't play. He don't like being touched. He don't like being aggressive unless it's a smaller person. Anybody that's his size, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to get physical. We do know that Mitch can't bring a physical punch to the game when he decides that I'm out here tonight. Yeah, like you said, crash the glass, crash the ball, win all the loose ball situations, be more hungrier to the loose balls, get more deflections in them, get more steals in them, they take more charges than them. Do whatever you got to do, you know what I'm saying? That's not a statistic that that shows up in the in the big columns, the points, the rebounds, and assists. I want to do all the other small necessary things, you know what I'm saying, to help us win this game, you know what I'm saying? Because those things accumulate the victories when you're taking care of all those big name stat situations, man. So yeah, man, we need to go ahead and get off to a great year, start off this year, you know what I'm saying? Handle our business. You know what we're going to do to San Antonio the next game.
Oh, yeah,
they can't wait to see them guys. You know, we owe them something. They caught us coming off a tough loss, you know what I'm saying? Rocked us to sleep a little bit more. A couple of guys had big games. They ain't, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't even had good games. But, let's take care of our business at 3 o'clock handling Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? The Phoenix Suns, making sure, Phoenix, we're going to reign. This is a new name. We ain't calling the Suns. It's Phoenix Reign.
Right, real talk.
Thunderstorm in the garden.
Yes, sir. Salute to the chat, everybody. It got a pop. Salute to everybody where you streaming from. You checking out the show. Happy New Year to all you guys again. Salute to the G-men of New York Giants football playoff bound. I gotta put that out there.
Yes.
Dan Jones, the real deal. Stop hating, participate.
Yes.
Dan Jones, Giants in the playoffs since 2016. New York sports is live. Everything.
That's right.
The Knicks, the Mets, the Giants, the Jets, the Yankees, the Nets, whatever. We got it popping. The Rangers, New York sports is back, and that's real talk right there, man. So salute to the New York Giants going down there and MetLife the other day and smashing the Colts. And my man Landon Collins with the interception back to the. Oh my goodness, it was crazy, man.
In shape, straight off the couch. Let me get that, man. I love you. Looked beautiful with that, man. Shout out to the Giants, man. You know what I'm saying? Overachievers, man. Overachievers. And the thing is, when your offense is good and the coaching staff is coaching, and you rock with the players feel good about, you know what I'm saying, not only playing for themselves, but playing for your coach and playing for your organization and playing more importantly for the fans. That's what's happening with the Big Blue, the New York Giants. You know what I'm saying? They're happy for what they got going on, and only bigger and better things is coming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of the ones. If nobody else said it, some people do know it. Give Danny his money. Danny deserves his money. Danny really ain't had no weapons. The weapons, the wide receivers we had, Danny made them into wide receivers. Yes, they running routes, but yeah, give Danny his money. He's a young, I'm not saying he's him. Let me just put that out. He's a young version of Josh. Josh started out like that in Buffalo. This is the same system and same thing that's going on with the Giants with Danny right there. Get that man his money and give him some more weapons. I like that boy Dante Johnson in Pittsburgh. That's a receiver. I like that boy Moore in Carolina. Give us 2 weapons and some more defensive players, and the offensive line get a little bit more experience. Yo, we can make some noise, man, come next year, man. But shout out to the Giants, man. And shout out to my man Joe the Entertainer. Been rocking and representing them Giants all year long on his page. Shout out to Joe the Entertainer, man. for what he been doing and carrying the Giant fan base on the podcast network.
Yeah, real talk. Let me get this in here and we get back to the Knicks. People got to understand something about Daniel Jones. 3 coaches in 4 years. No offense line, just like Eli Manning for the last 7 years of his career. These things is important. Can you imagine if Daniel Jones would have had a steady coach and an offense line? That was the same thing Eli Manning went through for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years of his career. Once they didn't have no offense line, every time he stepped back in the pocket, bang. And Daniel Jones went through that the last 3 years. I'm gonna tell you, man, that cat got gut. He got heart. I love that cat, man. I love the way he played. And even what they say, the white vanilla Vic, whatever. He earning that, man. So did Daniel Jones, man. He went and played it, man. I'm excited about the Giants, man. And like you said, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. coming out of there. Hey, man, if they blow the thing up in Oakland, go and see if you want to get my man Devontae Adams. Whatever. Yeah, let's get it.
Do what you got to do.
Man, real talk, man. But yeah, the same thing applies to the Knicks, though. The same thing applies to our Knicks. We right there, man. We are right there where we need to be. G Money. I had the Knicks 45 wins this year, and I'm feeling pretty good about where I stand from at least a prediction standpoint. We don't know what they're gonna do. I thought the team was gonna be better than people gave him credit for. I thought Jalen Brunson was gonna be the difference maker in New York this year. We ain't had a guy like that in 13 years, 10 years.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. He's gonna make a difference. I mean, you look at his game, the way he's got Julius Randle playing in a certain way.
Randle, MVP, flexing big muscles this year. To me, JB11, Jalen Brunson, the Brunson brother's been on all year. Jalen Brunson has been our best point guard since Stephon Marbury.
Facts.
Jalen Brunson has been our best point guard since Stephon Marbury, since Starbury. He's a very underrated. He can shoot the mid-range. He can scash from downtown. He's a very underrated passer. He's not a great defender, but he gets effort sometimes. And when he wants to be, he can be clutch for you. Yes, he screwed up certain games here and there as far as missed free throws against the Bulls, but he's also hit some big-time shots for us in big games himself. So he's been phenomenal. And like I said about JR30, Julius Randle, it's been a Randle rampage this season. 20-plus, double-double, banging in the paint. His mid-range shot has been working. His three-point shots been coming around. Randall's playing like the MVP for us this season after he was up and down last year. In fact, 2 years ago, he was doing this and more, and right now he's been balling. And what I love about Randall, he's controlled his emotions. He hasn't had an attitude like he had last year. So that's what I love about Randall, playing harder defense, crashing the glass. His three ball has been wet like water as of late, and also he's showing leadership. Randall's showing leadership. He wasn't a leader last year. This year, he's showing leadership. He's being more accountable, and this is the JR30 that we expect, though.
Okay, good. Jermaine, I appreciate you, my brother. He said Jalen Brunson is available. I like that. Good. And man, listen, that makes the bench get stronger because now quickly goes back to the bench. Now that makes the bench stronger. You know what I mean? That's like once Jalen Brunson get up in here and RJ get up in here, I'm listening, man. I want to see what these cats can do, man. I really believe the Knicks got something going on right now. They got a good balanced roster, man. And despite what's happening to Cam Reddish, only reason I can see that happening because they don't want him to get hurt. They're going to trade him. That's the only reason I don't see Cam Reddish playing, not because of his talent. So I mean, but other than that, you still missing a guy like that, and you still missing RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin. I mean, now Derrick Rose is out. Evan Fournier haven't been playing, but you got to give these cats credit, man. The Knicks been that team is pretty deep there. I mean, I'm not talking about deep for the highest, best talent in the world. Yeah, granted, a lot of teams got KD and got LeBron James. They might got 1 or 2 superstars, but we got a bunch of good players. We got a good team, not a good 1 or 2 or 3 players. The New York Knicks got a good team. They just a good team, man. I don't know what else to say with that, but let me bring my partner in crime because we're one for Jay Boogie. And my man G Money holding me down. My partner in crime out there business is in the building. Shop Powers. What's popping?
Salute to the chat. Salute to you, Divine. Salute to you, J Bugs. Salute to you, G Money. Happy New Year and all that good stuff. I had to do a quick little drive-by real quick. I'm at work. So I just want to let everybody know, happy, healthy to chat. You already know where it's at. And let's get that win tonight. Push that pace, grab some rebounds. And let's hit some free throws tonight. Let's get it.
Yeah,
Let's
real
get
talk.
it, man. Blessings to you, my brother. You know we all family, man. You know we know you ain't down, but we know if you got some person to do, we watch it. We subscribe to the show. We gonna come in, you know what I'm saying, and help out. This is all family, man. This is all family, man. But blessings to you, my brother.
Yeah, real talk. What do you think about the game today, Shy Powers? What you think our boys gonna do up in that piece today?
Man, I'm telling you, I'm always on the same thing, man. We push that pace today. We rebound these guys by 10 rebounds. We get to the line at least 20 times a night. We hit about 85% of those free throws. We have a chance to win any game that we play. New York Knicks basketball. Let's get it.
Yeah. Oh man, that's what I see, man. We just take care of the basics, man, and just hustle, stay gritty, and bring that energy and effort for 48 minutes. I think we good, man. I think you know, like I said, some teams have. I apologize for that. Got 2 superstars, that's fine, but we got 3 stars. You know what I mean? So if Jalen Brunson give you 20 on any given night, RJ can give you 20 on any given night, Julius Randle can give you 20 on any given night, and if Quentin Grimes popping, he can give you 20. If quickly popping, he can give you 20. These cats literally could score that type of basketball if they on that night. So I like the team concept of what we have. Like I said, we might not got superstars, but we got a 15 cats can go deep. Now we might only go 9 deep, but we got cats who come out there and play basketball. And the good thing about it, other than Randall, Brunson, and Harkenstein, Knicks drafted all these dudes, all of them. The whole team, other than Brunson, Harkenstein, Randall, and Cam Reddish and Fournier, but obviously, but everybody else, we drafted these dudes, man. They came up through our organization when nobody thought we was culture building, and we 19 or 18. That's culture building. Quick Ryan is culture building. Obi, that's culture. Quickly, that's culture building. You might knock Tom Thibodeau for certain things, but you can't knock him for developing these young cats when they out there grinding. If you don't think you should play, you ain't playing. You know, Sims, all these guys, he's developing these cats, man, and to sprinkle a couple of guys in there to make this thing work the way it is, Jay Boogie and G Money, you gotta get excited about the Knicks, man. I'm real talk, man. Just know the foundation is set with the infrastructure. 22 draft picks in the next so many years. Expiring contracts to bring in a dog if you need them, or a couple of dogs to just add on to the dog we got. You got to like where the New York Knicks at as an organization. We haven't been like this, and I've been a Knicks fan since the 70s. I've never seen our organization structurally wise this sound in a long time, with the soundness and the structure about the organization from the assets and to the players. I think we in good shape, Jay Bug. I think we really are.
Yeah, man, we in a beautiful shape, you know, beautiful form. We got a lot of things going on as far as in the future and everything. We're in position to do a lot of good things. Whether we can draft as an elite all-star player, or whether we can trade some draft picks and bring in something in elite. You know what I'm saying? We in so many good scenario positions, man. We real quick, I want to challenge everybody. I want to challenge everybody that's in the family up under the umbrella of the New York Knicks. I want to challenge you. If you anything like me, then you're always gonna love the name on the front more than the name on the back. You know what I'm saying? I always say the name on the front is sold on, the name on the back is iron on. But if you're not pushing that vote button for Julius Randle and Brunson,
big facts.
You're holding us back as an organization. Just to see our uniform inside the All-Star game, that is a great accomplishment. I don't care how you feel about Julius or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Go push that button for that person, you know what I'm saying? Because that man he's doing a lot of things differently than from last year. And don't hold no grudges, or however you may feel. And if you like the team, you want to see somebody on the team in that All-Star game. Man averaged 28 points over the month of December, a double-double, I think like 12 rebounds, something like 5-6 assists, you know what I'm saying? And more importantly, like G Money just said, you know what I'm saying? He's taking more leadership. Don't forget, he called the meeting with all the players the other day against Philadelphia when Mitch stole the ball for Embiid and Embiid stole it back and dunked it, and Mitch went on the floor. When Mitch got up, Julius came to him and gave him dap and said, "Yo, Good hard work, good hustle, good play. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget the other night after the game, that man said on the podium, yo, that's my fault. I didn't box out. I didn't make it to go get those rebounds. That's when you know when a person is changing for the better. And he's changing for the better of the culture. Not for what he's doing on the court, but he's striving hard to make his amends, man. So I challenge everybody, press that vote button, man, whether you want him here or not. If he's an all-star, that means the stock is up for trading. Whatever it is you got to do, press that button for him and Brunson, man. Them guys is doing what they're doing, and they deserve that, man. You can't tell me no other 4 big men besides Giannis, besides Kevin Durant, besides Embiid, and Jason Tatum in the West, because they consider the center as being a forward in the All-Star game. But them the only 4 guys that's having a better Eastern Conference season this year than Julius Randle. Period. Point blank. So, you know, press the button on the people to get to the All-Star, along with Brunson too, man. Please, man.
Yeah, you're real talk, Jay Boogie. I appreciate that. But that's 100 right there, man. That's 100. You cannot, underestimate what this cat is doing for the Knicks. I mean, really having 2 guys down like Jalen Brunson and RJ Barrett, and he keeping the team keeping the team together. I mean, he's really showing a lot of leadership this year, man. So, you got to give a man the flowers when I start playing. When he deserving G money, I think the cat deserves flowers. He's playing just like you said, and let's hope that this train keep riding down the track. And next thing you know, man, we in that position to be in that playoff spot, and be ready to roll. Jalen Brunson, R.J. Barrett, and I think Julius Randle, along with Quentin Grimes, will get the Knicks where they got to go. I've said it all season long. I just thought that Jalen Brunson is a difference maker.
Yes, he has.
He's a winner. He's a winner too. And listen, what he did last year in the Western Conference to get to the Western Conference Finals, put on a display like that, I was like, okay, you know what? He come to New York. That's 10 more wins compared to no disrespect to Alex Burks, Kemba Walker. He ain't none of them dudes. You know what I mean? He on another level, younger than them, skill, everything. So I was like, when this cat come to New York, he giving us 10 more wins than last year. He's that decent. You know what I mean? He's that good. So I agree with Jay Boogie, man. Hit them vote buttons, man, and hit them thumbs up and them like and subscribe too.
Smash those likes.
Our panel on here right there.
It's free. It's free. All you have to do, get your finger, smash those likes, though.
That's another goal. That's another goal for 2023. Hit the like button more than what you did last year.
Right.
Yes, right. And also get JR30. Get JR30. Again, click the vote. Get JR30 to the All-Star game.
We the biggest fan base in the NBA right now, and if everybody votes for these guys, we should be able to at least project them to be in there. I think the final vote is from coaches or something like that. But if we get every Knicks fan to vote for a Julius Randle and a Jalen Brunson, you best believe that we're going to have a Julius Randle or a Jalen Brunson in the All-Star team in the All-Star playoffs this year.
That's right. That's right. Real talk, real conversation, man.
Yeah, man. That's what it's about, man. But that's why we do this stuff here, man. The energy in the passion for the orange and blue, stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew. I can't say no more other than that. We dedicate a die-hard fan. We just want to see our Knicks win. We since 1973. I never forget. I was 8 years old. Game 2 in the Garden. You know what I mean? Since then, we want to get back. In 1953, we went to the finals. 1973, we won the finals. 1983, we was in the semis. 1993, we went to the conference. We went to the semi-conference final. 2003, we was there. 2013 was there. 2023, we will be there. Just remember that. All them understanding years. We was in the playoff or in the conference final, in the championship or whatever. 2033, it don't change. The Knicks will be in the playoffs. You can book that. I believe it. So we just got to keep grinding, going hard, and just play with a lot of energy and effort, man. We got talent down there, man. Julius Randle was not a scrub. Forget all that nonsense. Whether you like it or not, the cat is a double machine. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes he might lack on the defense. A lot of people do that. He ain't the only one who might have one of them games he just not hustling on the defense or whatever. But damn you can't tell me he don't put up the other numbers. I'm
sorry for interrupting. Anyone who says Julius Randle should scrub, that their opinion is just disrespectful and just flat out wrong. Look, I understand Randall. I'm sorry for interrupt you, but I'm very Divine. I'm very sorry. Just want to add this into it. Yeah, yes, Randall was up and down last year, but how can he be a scrub when he's giving you 20 plus and 10 boards, playing good defense, and the fact that Happy New Year, everyone, and the fact that in the month of December, he's averaging like almost 30 plus around that, and he was having some big games, and he's go toe to toe with the big dogs. I understand Randall's not a great playoff performer. I get it, but he's still an all-star caliber player. He can dish, he can rebound. So saying that, Randall's a scrub, that opinion is just flat out wrong, disrespectful, and just flat out stupid, and just flat out asinine to me. Randall is a good player, though. He's not a scrub.
You got to also take this into consideration too. Last year, I mean, we seen Randall turn the ball over last year 5, 6, 7 times a game. It's not like that this year. This year, he's more oriented of passing the ball. He's diverting to the other guards now. He's diverting to Jalen Brunson. You've seen in these last games when Jalen Brunson wasn't there that he's giving the ball to Quentin Grimes. He's giving the ball to IQ. He's making the smart passes and not turning the ball over as much. He's playing a better style of basketball this year. And the one thing I talked in the preseason was I was scared for Julius Randle because I know how us Knicks fans can really get on you. You know what I mean? And I wasn't sure if Julius Randle, if he had a bad or a subpar year that he did last year, that some of the Knicks fans will really embrace him. But they are embracing him fully and wholeheartedly this year. He is playing out of his realm. He's playing great basketball, 20, 10, and 5. And he's making he's making it hard for him not to make an all-star appearance this year. So kudos to Julius Randle, because at the beginning of this year, I also thought that it would be a smarter move to maybe move on from him, knowing that how the Knicks fan would rip on him and get on him and he misses his shots. And then you start hearing boos at the guard and all this other stuff, taking him out of his game, taking him out of his character. And you don't hear none of that this year.
That's big facts, my brother. I'm gonna tell y'all honestly, man, when Julius started working on his season this year in the summer league, summertime summer league, Julius was playing in those street summer league tournaments in the gyms. You remember the big blow up where the guy scored all them points, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't realize Julius took a terrible fall in that first half that allowed him really to fall back, so he didn't care about himself. But the thing about Julius playing in that, Julius was prepping and preparing himself to play inside in front of the New York City people, you know what I'm saying? In there that can boo him and say whatever they want to him in a gym and not get thrown out, preparing himself to be ready to be playing in Madison Square Garden. See, that's how you know when you're taking the small steps to better yourself. So when he was doing that, I was like, you know what? Julius is challenging himself. He's getting himself prepped up and ready to be able to take whatever they put out, whatever they issue out. So, you know what I'm saying? It's the small things that the man is doing that, you know what I'm saying, that's working on his game and also working on him as being a better person, that we need to take command and understand and appreciate what he's doing, man. Because that man ain't had to go and play in none of that right there, coming off that bad year, knowing that these people, the fans, want to chop his head off and everything. But to be able to go and play, I'm going to go play for the fans, hear what they got to say, and more importantly, every parent in New York City can afford tickets in Madison Square Garden to take their kids to go see these guys. So for me to put myself in a position where it's free for other parents, where they can bring their kids, I'm going to do that, man. So, you know, it's a lot of things that this guy is doing, you know what I'm saying, that you got to appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Just to piggyback off the Queen chat, salute to the Queen, all hell the Queen. My sister was definitely popping, Dope Soul Sport Talk, MBK Sim, everybody, Blanche Tier, For the Love of the Game, you name it, you call it, they all up in here, each and every day, each and every way. But man, I think Julius Randle, even that last year, having to coming in the new season, just having to give him birth to a child, probably got him staying up all nights and things of that nature. Man, one thing about these players, God, they're human beings. They know they people outside that uniform. They live life like we live, and they got issues too. I mean, they got issues. You know what I mean, Whether they good or bad, this they have them. So but Julius Randle helped. This year he's really putting in the work. I'm really happy about it, and keep doing it, Julius Randle, man. You doing what you do, man. You carried this franchise 2 years ago. He literally carried us to 41 wins a couple of years ago. Not knowing that he's the only player on that roster in 2020-21 making double digits in money. 19, everybody else making $5 million. He took a bunch of 5 single unit score. Guys who making money, $5 million, $6 million. He only one making $19 million. We bring in Tom Thibodeau, and they take you to 41 wins or something of that nature. That's impressive to me. You know what I mean? And the cat was in the bag. He was getting the bag that year, and he showed improvement. And he took less money to stay in New York. Now you go get another guy that Julius Randle can kind of piggyback off. Like you go get a superstar with Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, RJ, and Mitch and them, and you get another superstar to pair with them for. The Knicks they in the building. They in the building. That dude, we need that dude like here. LeBron said he want to leave. Like he come to the Knicks. Knicks is a wrap, bro. I could book that. I just think that Julius Randle need that guy. I think Jalen.
I think you said that the other night, Divine, man. You made me think about that ever since.
Man, listen, LeBron don't do it. He don't like what's going on and out there. He might say, "I'm gonna come to the Mecca." You never know. I'm not saying that's reality, but you just never know. LeBron might say, "You know what? That roster's pretty legit." You know what I mean? They got 3 dudes that already can get it, and I'm gonna come in and help them guys be better at being a champion. We need a guy like LeBron who know how to be a champion. Man, you come in with Randle, and it's over. It's over in New York. That's over. I can tell you that right now.
True.
Oh my God.
True. However, LeBron did say 2-year extension with the Lakers though this summer though.
Yeah, that's all right. We got the cap space. Let me tell you something. LeBron probably knowing LeBron want rings. He don't. Cause think about it, Anthony Davis. You think he's gonna go in the next season? Know if Anthony Davis is gonna play 50 games, or Westbrook gonna do this? I don't think LeBron is so in tune to wanting to win, but he might say, "Listen, I can also win and build my brand." Same time in New York City. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, guys. I'm just saying that's the type of player we need in front of Julius Randle.
True, we do need another story.
Yeah, I'm just using him as an example. But we need a guy like him, somebody who could take the pressure off of Julius Randle.
I agree.
Hey, shout out to the Queen. Saying she should have been the first lady to interview Muhammad Ali. That's our first lady, man. But you talk about 2 years with LeBron, man. Be honest with you, LeBron don't even want another ring. LeBron is trying to find anything that he can that whereas he could say he better than did something different what Mike ain't done. He better than Mike. And in 2 years, his son going to be in the league. LeBron wants to play with his son. So whoever draft his son, Brownie, that's where LeBron is going. If LeBron can go on the court and be the first, father-son tandem on the court, that right there might just take him over the hump for anything, far as comparison with Mike. And Lord knows if he win a championship with his son. And Lord knows if that parade is in New York. I'm just, jumping out the window right now, y'all. Let me jump, man.
Yes, sir. Nick Morning Brew was popping. Nick Morning Brew. Salute to the chat. Everybody, peace to the God, all our wives, man, child, the chat, everybody in the building. Everybody, Knicks in a few minutes gonna be down there at the World Most Famous Arena against the Phoenix Suns. We can go down there. We're gonna get it popping and see if we can come out with a victory tonight, making it 20-18 overall. Still looking around 8th and 7th in the Eastern Conference. But let me tell y'all something. By the end of next week, watch the Knicks. That's where the Knicks be at. By the end of next week, the way this schedule is going for all the teams, the Knicks will be 6 back in the 6th spot. I guarantee you it. That's the way this thing is aligning. We got a lot of games on the doctors tonight. The Cleveland game with Chicago, Indiana, and Toronto, Philly, and New Orleans. Philly can go down and lose that game in New Orleans. It's just like some key games all over. Atlanta going to be in Golden State. They take the L. You know what I mean? Miami going to be down there in LA against the Clippers. They could take an L. Watch them games tonight, man. The Knicks have got a good chance tonight to pick up a lot of games on a lot of teams tonight. We go out there and handle our stuff against the Suns tonight. So it's going to be a real exciting thing, man. And we're going to go around a panel and get it from Jay Boogie in the hoodie. We got Z Money. We got my man Sharp Howard, my brother, my partner in crime, my co-host out there on the job, on the grind, and he's still in the building showing love.
You already.
Yo, Sharp Howard, give me your last word, man, before we get out of here and we get ready.
Salute to you as always, Divine. Salute to G Money. Salute to my man Jay Boogie. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Let's get this win tonight, man. Push this pace. grab these rebounds, hit our free throws. I think we should be able to pull this game off tonight. 116-103, New York Knicks. Let's get it.
G Money, let's give it to me, my brother. What you talking about tonight, man? What you think is going to happen in this game tonight?
I have a weird feeling New York is going to win tonight. I have a weird feeling, though. I think Knicks win this game. I'm going to say 115-112. I think it's going to be close down back to the wire game. But knowing the fact that the Knicks are mediocre at home, and knowing the fact the Suns stink on the road, they're like the Phoenix Buns on the road, no pun intended, on the road. I just have a feeling it's going to be close, but I just think that Mitch is going to have a good game today. I think Randall's going to ball out. And don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if this is a Quinn Grimes type of performance for him tonight. He could be the X factor today. So I think the Knicks win this game 115-112. I think Chris Paul is a decent game, but I think A might have a so-so game. But I don't trust the Suns' bench. I think the bench has kind of been so-so this year. So I think Knicks win tonight 115-112. Today, I should say.
Okay. Listen, man, we're going to let Jay Boogie and the hoodie close this thing out. Then I'll salute the chat and everybody. Jay Boogie, my brother, thank you for coming in. And y'all make sure y'all keep supporting this man, with these great content he putting out here, giving us these anthems, and everything, man. Jay Boogie be killing it, man. And if y'all don't know, now you know. Go up there and support these brothers and sisters out here, man. Everybody. I don't care what content organization you into, where you're coming from. Make sure y'all support these creators, man. You know what I mean? We do this for the love, man. For the love of the game. That's what we do it for. You know what I mean? Because it ain't nothing but Knicks. You know what I mean? Because the shit is dope soul sports talking. That's real facts there. You know what I mean? So let's keep this shit going. Jay Boogie, man, holla at me, brother.
Man, no doubt, man. 2023, man, challenging everybody. Make sure you hit the like button more than what you did last year to each and every podcast all around, man. Support. This is our avenue. This is our channels, you know what I'm saying? And those words of D, he always said, this is our channels, you know what I'm saying? This is our living room. This is where we hang out. This is where we get the critique. We get the debate. We talk back and forth. This is where we do our New York thing, you know what I'm saying? So everybody hit that like button more and more this year, man. San Antonio, down south trip, San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. And what Sim said earlier today, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Julius tore that thing up. But more importantly, you know what I'm saying, to come off that, you know, that South road trip to get back home, sleeping on in different hotels, not your bed, you know what I'm saying? You're losing games. Every day you're waking up, man. I'm still here in the country down here. I need to get home. Then you win the last game. Then you come home in 2023. You got smiles. You see your family. You see the city. You see the bright lights. You see the fans, you know what I'm saying? Now we waiting for you to come inside the building, you know what I'm saying? Represent yourself as the best person that you can be and let it be on the floor and let us get a W. Like I said, yeah, we want to win tonight, but we can also be the first team to get a dub in the NBA league this year, you know what I'm saying? Handle our business, do what we got to do. I don't care who checking CP3. I want you pick him up full court pressure. Anytime that basketball going to net on our offensive end, pick that man up right then and there. Make that shot clock work down. Don't let nothing be easy or nothing for them. I need that all communication. They don't have a one-on-one player to break you down 3-4 times. Everything they get today going to come within their system. So talk, communication, play for your brother, you know what I'm saying, and let them know you there for them. And that should lead us into, man. And shout out to Divine, always rocking and doing his show, Shot Power. That's his main man. Shout out to G Money, aka the Young Big, aka the Cyclopedia. And shout out to the biggest, the most loyalist people it is in the world. Is in this chat and all the nigga on positive chats everywhere, all around the globe, man. They're orange and blue, and they ain't talking about the Denver Broncos. I ain't talking about the Auburn Tigers. Talking about that, you know, Nick Blue. Let's get it. Let's handle our business. And shout out to the Giants for doing what they do, clinching. That's how you handle your own business.
Big facts.
Anybody else, you know, handle your business. You handle it yourself. Shout out to Dan. You Dan John doing what he did. And the clutch moments of yesterday. Clutch moment, big time. Get that man this money, man. Salute, 3 capital S's.
Hey, that's how we do it up in here. That's how we do it everywhere. Knicks Real Talk. Let's get it. Game Day. Divine, J Boogie, Shot Power, G Money, the chat. Salute to all you guys. We got a few minutes, man. Go get yourself comfortable, get your nourishment, get your game prep, do what you do. Right. Let's go in here and get this W, man, and get the 20 in it. And looking forward to the game moving forward, man. We got the Spurs on Wednesday, which is going to be a rematch, but we're going to get that revenge game up in there.
Payback.
Then we go to 21. We go to 21 and 20, 21 and 18. y'all keep an eye on these standards, man. I'm standing watching because when I was standing watching the last time I was standing watching, the Knicks won 41 games. That was the year Tom Thibodeau got here. I'm standing watching early because the Knicks is in this thing. They in it, bro. So we let everybody else beat each other up. We just do what we do. Let the other team beat each other up. The East could beat each other up back and forth. The Knicks just need to win their games. Let everybody else take care of their own shit. We good. So salute to the chat, man. Salute to the panel. Jay Boogie, my brother, G Money. It's a blessing for all you guys, man. Y'all enjoy this thing, man. Let's go get this W, man. Knicks Real Talk, the chat, the panel. We in here, man. Let's go get it, man. Knicks Real Talk. We out. Peace, everybody. Shaw, thank you. G Money, thank you.
You're ready. Let's get it. You're ready.
Peace. Time for divine shot, KJ events. This Real Talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks Real Talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Finish tripping in tempo. As they took my game plan, let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base, like the links, Anthony Mace. We drink the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's any dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine to Mount Mars. Knicks Real Talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks Real Talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks Real Talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Knicks Real Talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.